What's up, Big Bear Nation? Welcome back to the homestead.
Aren't you magnificent?
Agatha, what are you doing, baby? Are you trying to move the chicken tractor? Good morning, ladies. How are all the mamas doing? So most of you that have been with us for a while know that we always talk about recycling, repurposing, and reusing stuff so we can keep it out of the landfill. We've done this ever since we started homesteading. As a matter of fact, one of our very first projects, a chicken tractor, was made from a crate that carried vinyl siding. It was a big, huge, like 16-foot crate. It was amazing. Since then, we've done a lot of projects with garden beds, all kinds of different things. Well, last year, we had some friends come and they brought us a whole trailer full of pallets. We're almost out of those. We've used them to make my potting station. We've used it to make a dog house for Gizmo. We've used it to patch up certain holes in fencing and things like that. And so now that we don't have those and we have a lot of projects that we'd like to do, we started keeping an eye out for more pallets. I happened to notice that one of my customers had these big, long pallets I've never seen before. And so I asked him about them, and he said, well, we do laminate and Corian as well. So those come in big, long sheets, and they're stored on these big 12-foot pallets. So I asked him, I said, well, do you ever give them away? He said, yeah, anybody that wants them can come get them. We had a guy that was using them to build his house, but he finally finished, so we're looking for somebody else to come pick them up. So well, let me see what I can do. So we started looking into being able to rent a U-Haul, a trailer, something. And in the meantime, we met Jay, who's a really good friend of ours now. He is actually in the area where these pallets are. So they went and picked up a huge trailer load full of them and brought them back here. That was about, I guess, maybe 2 weeks ago. Then this past week, Jay went and picked up more and brought those to the house. Now, another thing that we've been working on is fencing and getting everything ready for our front pasture. Well, we're going to need fencing, T-posts, gates, things like that. Well, back in the summer last year, we were at Jess and Maya's farm, and as they were breaking down things to get ready for everything that they wanted to put up, there were a couple of things that they didn't have any interest in using, but they were going to haul them off. And Jason took a look at them and said, you know what, Maya, if you don't want them and all you're gonna do is just go dump them, I would like to have them. So Maya loaded everything up, and I believe the two Noahs came last week and dropped all of that stuff off. So now we have all of these materials that we can use for all of our future projects that we have coming up this year. Let me show you some of the stuff that we got. It's pretty incredible.
So these right here are old metal panels. And I'm not sure what all Jason wants to use them for, but they're still in good shape. They're just not, you know, nice and shiny new. They've been around for a while. Here, there's some panels, like a corral panel, and then some gates that we'll be able to use for up in the front, up there, where we're gonna be running all of our cattle. So another thing that Jess and Maya had out at their farm was some T-posts, and they were looking to use different types of T-post for the type of fencing that they were going to run, so he had to pull all of those up. We always have a use for T-posts, even if it's just to stabilize the pallets that we have, because all of these pallets, we can use them to build things like
the pig pen that we built just before the snowstorm. We needed T-posts to be able to secure that in real quick, and then you put those pallets over top of it and it stabilizes them, makes it easier to keep them secure. So we were able to use those T-posts for some up and coming projects that we'll talk to you about soon. I have a question for you. If you had 12-foot long pallets that are basically brand new, T-posts, corral panels, metal grates, what would you build? What would you create on your homestead? Stay tuned on our channel to find out what we're going to use them for. Thank you for stopping by the Big Bear Homestead. God bless and have a nice day.